I'm just sitting here looking at this replica of an ancient helmet. It is so amazing. You know, in the ancient world, they fought a lot of battles, but we also need weaponry for the time that we're living in. In fact, when we read 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, the Apostle Paul is talking about the rapture of the church and the coming of the Lord. And listen to what he says. He says, "Therefore, let us not sleep as others do, but let us watch and be sober." We need to be very watchful because Jesus is coming soon. And then he says in verse 8, "And let us who are of the day," those of us that are wide awake and are watching, "let us be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for a helmet, the hope of salvation." You know why we need to have weapons for the end of the age? Because the end of the age, particularly just before the rapture of the church, it's going to get very dark. In fact, the word harpazo, the Greek word, which is translated caught away, which most people refer to as the rapture, means to snatch out of danger just in the nick of time. And it implies that the rapture of the church is going to happen in a very dark moment. So from now until then, we need to be equipped with spiritual weaponry so we can fight to the very end and remain faithful. The Bible tells us to be sober and hope to the end and to watch. That's why I want you to get my book, which is called The Rapture, the Antichrist, and the Tribulation. There is so much in this book which will help you to be prepared for the rapture of the church and for what we're going to be dealing with between now and then. So please be sure to order yours.